British lawmakers have passed legislation allowing the country to deport asylum seekers arriving in the country to Rwanda. It follows years of political wrangling and court battles with human rights organisations. Senior research fellow at the South African Research Chair in International Law, Cristiano D'orsi, joins us for more. Cristiano, appreciate your time this afternoon. Just give us your immediate reaction to this announcement that it has been confirmed that those arriving in small boats will be deported from the UK to Rwanda.
Yes, thank you so much for having me this afternoon. It was quite predictable in the sense that even after the sentence of the judgment of the Supreme Court in the UK, the government was released last year in November. The UK government said that it would have tried to adjust the bill according to the remark of the UK Supreme Court. So personally, I was not surprised, and they seem very determined to make of this bill an act and to start to deport, not to deport, but to remove to Rwanda asylum seekers. Actually, the objective was to start in the spring, but probably will be a bit delayed. But there are a number of documents. Apart from the act that the UK government produced in order to try to adjust and to convince the international audience that this is that what they are going to do is the right choice. Afterwards, we can discuss if it's really right or not. But I'm just playing the David advocate.
Mm. Now, what specific evidence does the UK government have to support Rwanda's designation as a safe destination for deported asylum seekers? Because that's obviously a key factor.
No, yes, of course. But actually, there were quite voluminous documents. There was this policy paper that is attached to the bill. There, for example, the fact that Rwanda is party of many international treaties on human rights, that his record of respect of human rights is not very low. Actually, the UK government even cited some UNHCR report, actually, stating that the policy and legal framework in Rwanda for the protection of refugees continue to facilitate the inclusion of refugees within national systems. And this was in line with the Global Compact on Refugees. So, it's many documents. And in any case, the UK all the time gives the guarantee that they were playing a role of monitoring, because Rwanda is becoming a true partner to the UK. It's not that the UK say, okay, once that the asylum seeker will be removed to Rwanda, we don't care what will happen. On the contrary, the UK government likes to highlight the fact that they will monitor the policy of Rwanda. They will act along with the Rwanda government in order that this removal would be as smooth as possible. So it's I can't, moreover, in the African Union, Rwanda is considered one of the best country with the highest record in human rights. So, as I said, evidence there are many. We can discuss if they will be sufficient, but there are many actually.
So Cristiano, let's take a look at the state of readiness. Just how ready is Rwanda to receive these asylum seekers that are going to be deported from the UK, firstly? And what sort of numbers are we looking at?
Well, of course, Rwanda, as you know, received a huge amount of money. It's not, of course, it is not ready at the moment to receive all the refugees, all the asylum seekers, sorry, that the UK would like to send them to it. But Once again, the UK is monitoring that the money that already was perceived by Rwanda will be used to facilitate the integration of asylum seekers, to provide shelters to them. It will be really a very tight relation. And moreover, it seems that the UK is also having some dialogue with other countries to try to emulate and to imitate Rwanda. I think a couple of days ago, you hosted the minister from Botswana, because Botswana it's indicated to be one of those other countries along with Ivory Coast. Although, if I'm not mistaken, this minister that you interviewed said that at the moment there is nothing concrete with the UK. So they are investigating, of course, also other parts, because Rwanda, in any case, cannot satisfy the exigencies of the UK in terms of number. That's not for sure. But will be, if the quantity cannot be guaranteed by Rwanda, what the UK would like to show and to demonstrate is that Rwanda can guarantee at least the quality of hosting these refugees. As I said, providing to them a decent life once they will be admitted and they will be assessed and they will be considered as refugees, because of course they will arrive to Rwanda as asylum seekers, and it's not automatic the fact that applying as an asylum seeker for refugee status, the refugee status will be guaranteed, of course.
So let's talk about these refugees. Where are they coming from? Which countries primarily are they coming from?
Well, I mean, they are from different, well, they are, and that can be one problem, because they're coming from different continents. There will be, of course, many of them, they will be from Near and Middle East, like Syrians and Afghanistan. And of course, there will be a problem with religion, because Rwanda actually is basically a Christian country, while all these people, they will be Muslim. And one of the fear of the organization and of the international community, it will be that there will be discrimination against Muslim asylum seekers once they will arrive to Rwanda. But once again, the UK government continue to state that they will work very close to the Rwandan government in order to guarantee the respect of these veritable Muslim minorities that they will arrive to the country. Of course, there will be also other Africans. Actually, what will be interesting, in my opinion, will be to assess, there will be a caseload of Congolese that they will arrive from the UK. Now the Congolese caseload, Democratic Republic of Congo is bordering Rwanda, right? So there are already Congolese arriving straight to Rwanda without passing through the UK. And records show that the Congolese asylum seekers, they're not actually really well treated by the Rwandan authorities. So now it will be interesting to realize if the Congolese who will arrive through the UK will receive the same bad treatment that the Congolese just crossing the border from Congo to Rwanda seems that they're going to receive in these years. Of course, I don't think that these two Congolese caseload will be treated in the same way, actually. So, I mean, paradoxically, Congolese who tried their way to the UK, once that they were removed to Rwanda, will possibly be treated better than the Congolese who just crossed the border from Congo to Rwanda, have been crossing the border in these last years.
So it raises the questions of what happens to European migrants, right? Those that are not arriving from the Middle East, those that are not making their way across the English Channel through various means from the African continent. What happens to them?
Well, I mean, it will be, in any case, European, also the European will be possibly sent to Rwanda. But as I said, the issue is that among the countries with which the UK is having informal chat, there are also several European countries that, of course, like for example Armenia, that for example will be the privileged destination for European asylum seekers to the UK. I don't really believe the European asylum seekers would be sent to Rwanda. Most probably, they will try to be sent to other European countries with which the UK is having a preliminary dialogues actually.
Is this not segregation of sorts?
Well, it depends, in the sense that, in a sense, yes. But are you talking about the European, or are you talking about, of all these asylum seekers, one to?
Cristiano,
Yeah,
what I'm talking about is why one lot of asylum seekers will be sent to Rwanda, and why one lot of asylum seekers might be kept in the UK or sent to other European destinations.
Well, yes, of course, of course. I mean, the number of the asylum seekers that arrive to Rwanda, and then in principle, to Rwanda, I'm sorry, to the UK, that in principle the UK government would like to remove to other countries, it's quite huge. So of course we cannot think that all of them that would be sent to Rwanda, and of course there will be consideration of opportunities also in relocating the different asylum seekers. I mean, so afterwards, I don't think, as long as what the UK government highlight is that in any case, these countries where asylum seekers will be sent are considered as partner countries. Okay. That means that they won't be removed, the asylum seekers, to other countries and left to their own destiny. But the UK government will continue to strictly work and cooperate with the government of these countries in order to guarantee the asylum seekers the best treatment possible according to the international legal standards.